This is video number 3. I am leaving the unit right now and going to the gym. I will probably stop by the police department to show them the the hammer with the condom on it in case there's an issue with the news media. But for the most part, it should be okay. I didn't run into it. I couldn't take a picture of it, so I didn't call it into management. So I'm not exactly sure where it is. If it's underneath um, I'm not sure where it's located. All I know is that I'm leaving for the day, and most likely it will probably be there tonight when I get there, um, unless I leave a message to management. But management knows it's in there because I'll give Jason a call and let him know that it's on the property. Where on the property, I don't know. So it's kind of annoying, to be managing an apartment complex and for a tenant to be constantly calling and complaining about snake scare, and then and for them never to come face to face with the animal. You hear it in the background, but you don't see it. So it's a pain in the ass to call the management to keep calling. Right across the street, right there is behind me. That's the Ross Hollywood Chapel. Do you know what they do in there? It's a mortuary. I think it's called a mortuary, right? Dignity, it's for dead people. So it's one of those things where, the apartment is fine, but here's the Ross Hollywood Chapel right there, all right? And I live right here across the street, okay? It's about 5:30 going on 6 o'clock in the morning. And so, I live right the street. I, I live right there. And then all the way over here is what? Yeah, a mortuary. Remember, that was the reason why I gave you people the that was the reason why I gave you people the whatchamacallit, the the cemetery. So you got Rose Cemetery, Ross, Hollywood Chapel right over there. That's them. Right? Right across the street. This is what they've been doing. Right? This is what they've been doing. Holy Mother of God. Anyway, I'm here now. The bus stop is down the street, Chevron. Right? The bus stop is right down the street. And the reason why they're giving me the snakes, right, is for this right here. Since I moved into this unit, this is what they wanted. They will not quit. I want you to understand that these people are serious. So am I. So am I. It's not the apartment that's the issue. It's the position that they've taken. And they're against. Now, I've never come into contact with these people right here. But you need to know that this is, was it funerals and cremation? Okay, right across the street. Okay? Right across the street. What does it say right here? What does it say right there? What does it say? Funerals and cremations, Dignity Memorial. What's right over there? My apartment complex. You understand the mentality that I'm dealing with here? Grace Community Church has put me in this situation before. So what is this right here? This is where they want to put my body. They don't want to give me the apartment. They want to remove me out of the apartment from in there, and they want me to put me in here, right? Having funerals. Anyway, you have to understand the mentality that I'm dealing with. I live right across the street from this shit, okay? These people here have never done anything to me, but you have to understand this is their business, and their business is dealing with what? What's the word? Death, okay? What are these right there? What is this right here? This is funerals, right? What is that right there? What is that right there? Do you see what that is right there? That's a hearse. That is a hearse. Okay, that's a hearse right there. Okay, this is a hearse. This is probably another hearse, for children and for adults. Okay, this is, and where am I? I'm right across the street, right there in the apartment. Okay, I live right across the street from death. That's the reason why I did that video. You have to understand, this is their mentality. This is what I'm dealing with. Okay, if the apartment that was offered to me was that close to death, you have to understand the mentality of John MacArthur and Gabriel Franklin and the King of Wales. You understand? This is what Genesis 2:17 has become. You shall surely die. Okay, when they make the decision that you're gonna die, This is how close to it. I'm right across the street from death. Okay? I'm right across the street from death. So you understand this is where I'm coming from. Okay, it's not me, it's them. This McNally, who was a seminary student, died, lost his life because he wouldn't submit to slavery. Okay, they use sex, the same pitch. Anyway, I'm going to turn this off, take some pictures just to give you a reminder. You as a church, be on your guards. You know, your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion seeking someone to devour. They've had many Christians come through this place right here. You and I don't need to be one, in 2025.